This is your creative warm-up for Monday, May 4th. It's the regular assignment for my 7-8 class, and it's optional for grades 9 through 12. If you are wanting something extra to do, you can do the creative warm-up. I'd love to see what you come up with. But this week's creative warm-up, I want you to go outside and pick one of the days where the weather's really nice and go for a hike or go for a walk and collect some items to do for the sculpture. We are going to be doing environmental sculpture in the style of Andy Goldsworthy. And you may not have heard of Andy Goldsworthy. He was born in July of 1956. He's still alive. He's a modern artist. He's an environmental artist, and he does work that's ephemeral. You may not have ever heard that word. Ephemeral means it's temporarily in place. But he has done some permanent sculptures around the world, commissioned works that were inspired by his ephemeral works that he did in nature that are more permanent installations. But most of his artwork is temporarily put up, then photographed, and then the items are put back into nature. I'm going to show you some examples of Andy Goldsworthy's work. And he was born in Cheshire, England, and like I said, in 1956. He lives permanently in Scotland now. He does do some professor work at Cornell University in the United States, but he resides in Scotland. He went to the Bradford School of Art, and like I said, he makes environmental sculptures that are temporarily put up. He uses different things like leaves, sticks, rock, even icicles in the winter. He'll do a sculpture out of those. But he's become quite famous and is very well thought of and liked in the art world. And so what I would like for you to do for your creative warm-up is to take a little walk, gather some materials out of nature. Maybe it's some sticks, maybe it's some pine cones. Lots of interesting items out in the world if you just open your eyes and look. It could be blades of grass. You can pick up some gravel and do something interesting with that. You can pick some wildflowers. These we picked earlier today and they've kind of wilted. I would suggest not raiding your mom's flower beds or landscaping unless you have permission to do that, but try to go out in nature and pick some items, and keep in mind the elements of art: line, shape, color, texture, value, space, and think of a way to arrange these items in an interesting sculpture. Snap a photo of it, send it to me and turn it in, and then you can just put the stuff back into nature. But I've got some examples of student kinds of work. I don't expect you to be the next Andy Goldsworthy, but you can try to wow me if you want to. These are some examples of work some other students have done in the vein and style of Andy Goldsworthy. So you have an idea of some of the things you could do with color and texture, and once you get it put together, take a picture and send it to me. I can't wait to see some of these. So good luck with your creative warm-up.